Good morning from Parsley Hill Spaniels. It is Sunday, the 10th of November. Therefore, it's time for our Sunday Saunter for Sherpa. And Jamie as well. There's Cheesy. Are you coming, Cheesy? You see, we've had a bit of frost. It's quite early here. It's, well, it's for Sunday anyway. It's 7:30 in the morning. And because we've had a frost, I got slippers on this morning for walking. Thought we'd start up here today on Branston Boulevard. We did a bit of clearing yesterday of some of the deadfall. I don't know if you'll notice it, but if you look back on some previous videos, that was denser than it is now. We've taken all the deadfall out and we've put it into our raised beds down in the Eden Project. Anyway, this is all about Sherpa. Well, this is for Sherpa, and hopefully he's going to enjoy it. And Jamie too, if he ever gets to watch it, which I hope he does at some point. There we are. Anyway, it's more space for Sherpa to get in there and have a nose around and see what's what. And no, we still haven't found the crocs. But you never know. As we go and clear up the copses, we may actually come across them, unless Swiss has really hidden them. Come on, how is everybody? Woo! She says as she falls. Sorry about that. Slippery leaves. How is everybody today? Hope you're all well. Having a good weekend. Over in the UK it's Remembrance Sunday today. I wonder if he knows he's got a branch attached to his tail. So all the remembrance parades were being held and ceremonies. I'll watch the one that was at the cenotaph a bit later. Normally do. Apparently the Festival of Remembrance last night was really, really good. So I'll see if I can catch that on BBC Sounds or iPlayer or whatever it is. There we are. Over here we don't actually celebrate, commemorate, remember until the 11th, which is tomorrow. So in Canada, it's the 11th is always a day off work. So it's a bit like a bank holiday. But it's, yeah, I can see you. All the towns that have got a legion, they have parades and ceremonies. And I suspect the little ones that haven't got a legion, they also do it as well. Poppies are a little bit different out here. Where in the UK they've got a plastic stem and then the paper head and the black plastic centre. Over here it's a little red, I suppose, cloth covered plastic to make the poppy, and then it's got a little black centre, and then it's got a normal dress pin in the middle. So you pin it on yourself, but I keep losing them. Each year I end up buying about 10 or 12, from the collection boxes, pin them on, guaranteed by the time I've got home I've lost it. I quite like the way the UK military, well, I know the army does, they always put the poppy behind the cat badge. And it's remembrance. They don't do it over here. They do wear poppies, but they just don't put it behind the cat badge. I'll have to find a way of keeping the poppy actually pinned in. I've tried all different sorts of combinations, but actually I may try and get one of my friends or my mother to send me over a UK one, and then I can keep that and I can pin it on something properly. It will stay on. There we are. See the frost on there. I should think with all the frost that we've had, all the smells are enhanced at the minute, so I should think Sherpa's having a good look in there at the minute. I think we'll see. Eric has fully recovered from his porcupine adventures. Completely back to normal. We'll go up this way, Gladys, shall we? Yeah? Okay, go up this way. There we go. Well, covered Alice the tractor. Keep most of the snow off her for the winter. She's an old girl. She's 1948. Alice Chalmers, WD. If that means anything to anyone, I know it doesn't mean anything to me, but apparently it means something to people that do tractors. Hubby's been fixing her and getting her back to health for the last, it's got to be 8 years now. That's his little project. Look at them. Oh, ravens are in. The sun hasn't come up yet, but we're in dawn at the minute. It's very lazy, the sun not coming up until late. I'm coming. I just got to watch where I'm walking. Oh, there we go. Off we go. So what's everybody up to today? Have you done the remembrance services? Or have you watched it on TV? What else are you doing today? I'm prepping for Christmas today, as in prepping the living room for getting it all decorated, and then tomorrow I'll prep the kitchen, because I decorate in my kitchen as well. I take all the crockery that we have and put it away and bring out the Christmas crockery. So we have Christmas plates, side plates, dishes, bowls. I even got Christmas corkscrew, Christmas kitchen towel holder, kitchen tea towels that are Christmassy ones. It all comes out. The same in the bathrooms. Even the soaps are Christmassy soaps. There's a cheesy having a bark at something over there. Let's go see what's down here. That's an Adelaide as well. Oh. Well, Gladys and Adelaide had their rabies jabs on Friday. That's their booster ones. So they're good for 3 years. We're told they were very healthy, which is good. That's what we like to hear. Come on, you. Let's go down here. I haven't been down here for a while, and I'm sure Sherpa would like it, having a sniff down here. It's going to be interesting when the leaves are back on and we do the same walk to see how different this all looks then. And TJ's still having a bark. There you go. Let's go collect Cheesy. What do you say, big boy? See, he's quite well. Any swelling he had round his muzzle's gone now. Isn't it? Got to wrap up their presents from Santa Paws as well. I wonder what they're going to get this year. I suspect it's going to be raggy baubles and chews and biscuits. But only if they're good teddies, because Santa Paws knows if they're not good. Naughty or nice. Come on. Was that a good bark, missus? Okay, oh there's Cheesy. Oh, lovely Cheesy. Love her tail's always wagging. I wish she had a longer tail. Unfortunately, they can still dock over here, although I think that's come in now that it has to be by a vet and prove that they're working, which is good. Because they have got lovely tails. And if they're not working teddies, then should be allowed to have them. We've never had any problems with their tails. Except the Branston brown bum. When he was little, as he's grown into his tail, it was like a little whip. And so the end of it, every now and then, would kink. And he'd have a little bit of blood. And we'd go and sort it out. We did think about getting part of his tail taken off, just like the first third. Take rid of the tip ends. Oh, thank you, Lucy. Thank you. But the vet said no, it was fine. So we left it. He had a luscious tail. He loved his tail. I like how they look like flags, big plumes. All up in the air like that's Gladys. We're coming. We're allowed to. We're having a saunter. This isn't a rush, remember? It's sauntering for Sherpa. And chickadees. You can hear some nuthatches as well. There we go. Oh, salt pans. I think we were out for 4.5 hours yesterday, humping and dumping. I'll show you what we've done when we get up there. Got all this to come down. Some of it will leave in place because obviously it's been down for a long time and it's part of the ecosystem now. But the newer stuff we'll take, put into the beds, let it all break down. Sun's still not up. It's good in there though. That's east. That's southeast, and that's where the sun's going to come up today, and then it will set there, southwest. Oh, excuse me. And then it'll be pitch black by 5:30 tonight. Yeah, there you go. Hear the bird song. Hear the chickadees. Edward, wait. Edward, leave adders alone. Thank you. Him and Swiss were doing zoomies yesterday. Oh, excuse me. Coffee coming back. There's big boy. What have you found? Hey? I've been watching some old Christmas things on YouTube. It's I Love a 1970s Christmas. I think it got put out in year 2000, something like that. And it's got Valerie Singleton, John Noakes and Peter Purvis introducing it all from Blue Peter. For those that don't know what Blue Peter is or was, I don't even know if it's still going. Hello you. It's a children's programme. Don't know what you'd call it. It was an informative programme. And so they'd tell you about how to make things and how to ride things and what latest fads that were out, and it was all good. Have a look at it on YouTube. Check out Blue Peter, especially the early ones from the 60s and 70s and the early 80s. And they had dogs on there, Shep, Petra, Jason the cat. I think it was Fred the tortoise that turned out to be female, so that was Frida. And I think they had Jack and Jill. They were cats as well. There we are. Nice. So, This is the one that I was started in the summer. You can see it's starting to break down and mulch down. No, you can't have it, sis, thank you. And then this is the one I did yesterday. See? There's cardboard underneath the wood there, and that one, it's so big and heavy that I've got to wait for the weather to weather it before I can break it up. But this one's got cardboard underneath as well, just to help stop things growing from underneath. Not that it'll really matter, because I'm just pick them out when they come up anyway. But yeah, so that's that one. Might put a tarp over it. May not, haven't decided yet. It's cheesy. Let's have a look at the compost bay. Ravens keep coming and taking things out of the compost bay. Look, they've taken some radish out this time that I threw in there. Come on, off we go. Thank you. Got to let the girls out. Has the sun come up yet? No, it must just be coming up there. You can see it getting lighter. I think it's just gone 8 now. Something like that, I think. Yeah, 10 past 8. Oh, yeah, I know. Was that a leaf shower, was it? You having a leaf shower? Okay. Up they come. I think Sherpa's in there now. Having a good sniff round. Feel for Jamie, it's going to be his first Christmas without Sherpy. Well, without Sherpy in body, if that makes sense. Sherpy will always be with him. Just not be able to see him. It's always horrible doing the first, isn't it? I'm not going to say it gets easier after you've done the first, but I don't think the sting of pain is as bad once you've done the first. Got through it. There we are. They're eating the birdseed again. Surprise, surprise. Come on, you lot. Come on. See the frost up on the roof? Glad Cheesy came all the way around with us today. Can't believe she's going to be 12 next year. Apart from getting a little grey around the mush. Oh, she's got some old lady's warts. But apart from that, she hasn't changed since we had her as a tiny puppy. Yes. There we are. You miss it? Come on, big boy. You sauntering? You're just checking, are you? We've sauntered, yeah? I know, we've sauntered. You going in for an ear suck, were you? Well, we've sauntered. We're back where we started from. Oh, I'm sorry, we're keeping you up. Have a lovely rest of the day, people, and have a fantastic week. Stay safe, keep each other warm, look after each other. And until next time, happy sniffs.